Tonight, it's New Zealand against India at Carisbrook Park in Dunedin. India won the toss and sent New Zealand into bat. Your commentators are Grant Nesbitt, Glenn Turner and Kamar Ahmed.
In the air from John Wright. He struck it well. That's 4 runs. What a good start from the New Zealand skipper, as he clubs it away just through square leg, and 4 runs to Wright.
Very good shot this from John Wright, particularly early in the innings. Just judging the line well.
So it's 38 without loss. Wasson to Wright. In the air, and is that caught? Yes, it is. Kapil Dev gets underneath it in time, and John Wright is out for 23. New Zealand 38 for 1. So Wasson gets success in his first over.
And getting his line right on this occasion to John Wright. Pitched up outside the off stump. Not too full, but Wright trying to attack it on the up. The ball just holding up a little bit, and Kapil Dev showing fleet of foot there.
So it's 38 for 1. And coming out to bat at number 3 for New Zealand will be Andrew Jones, fresh from a big century in the Test match in Auckland, and one of New Zealand's most successful batsmen in one-day cricket in the last 2 years. And he's facing Atul Wasson. He's out first ball. Well, what a sensational opening over by Atul Wasson. He's bowled 4 balls, and 2 of them have taken wickets. Andrew Jones, LBW for no score, and New Zealand 38 for 2.
Gets in fairly close here. Wasson pitching just outside off stump, kept pretty low, hit him in line with middle and off, and it was on the move, and I think a good decision there by Steve Dunn.
Nicely played, Martin Crowe. That's his first boundary. That's a lovely shot. Beautifully timed.
Here at Carisbrook. Wasson, great pitch over the top. He's going to be caught. Sharma has him. Wasson has his 3rd wicket. Great patch. Caught Sharma. Bowled Wasson. 13. New Zealand are 66 for 3.
Wasson the bowler. Mark Greatbatch looking to hit him over the top. Didn't quite get hold of it. And Sharma down at mid-off took a comfortable catch. New Zealand's 3rd wicket gone, 66 on the board.
Area of the park that he's going to choose, but it is rather risky.
26 overs gone, 21 to go. 104 for 3 with Rutherford and Martin Crowe together. Wright, Jones and Greatbatch out. Andrew Jones having the misfortune to go first of all today to Atul Wasson. And it's Martin Crowe facing AJ Sharma, another left-arm spinner. Yeah, again, down the leg side, really full of length. A big chase around that fine leg fence. That's Chandrasekhar. 3 runs for Martin Crowe. And Martin Crowe has gone to 45, 100. Crowe goes high and over the top for 6. Beautiful hit, Martin Crowe, and he's 97. 189 for 3. There's the century for Crowe. Down to long on, where Wasson does the fielding. The run 2. Martin Crowe comes back, and he's now 101. Oh, we've got a bit of a crowd invasion. Look at that smile. Hasn't he worked hard? Paying homage to a fine innings. This is all good fun, I suppose, but maybe a little bit over the top. Look at the number of shots square of the wickets.
Yes, and that's not easy to achieve on a wicket where mostly the ball is not bounced.
The bold shots. There's plenty of men manning the boundary. Well, this is just a small ground. I think we've got to give credit to Crowe and Rutherford for their speed between wickets to be able to get back for 2 so regularly. And Ken Rutherford's got 50. Just 2 boundaries. He's done a lot of up and down, Ken Rutherford. There he is, 36 scoring shots. Two more as Wasson does the fielding. That's well played. That is 4. Got it over third man. That's a great over for Rutherford, a great over for New Zealand. 44 completed. It's 218 for 3. The end of Martin Crowe's innings. Well bowled, Prabhakar. Martin Crowe bowled for 104. The middle stump very much disturbed, and a good Yorker from Manoj Prabhakar to finish what's been a fine knock from Martin Crowe, his 2nd century in one-day internationals. 6 boundaries, 6 fours and 1 6.
Prabhakar running up fairly well, and Crowe giving himself some room, but in fact the ball was well enough up and it got underneath his back, and he sort of yorked himself really as he tried to hit it fairly square, and the middle stump removed.
Full toss, got it away fine, should run away for 4. Ken Rutherford, 63. Chandrasekhar not really prepared to dive after that one and stop it. Well, hits. That's a very good shot, Ken Rutherford. Really just raced away up the lead of the bat, and even though there's a man sweeping out on the boundary at point, he had no chance. It's got it away fine on the left side. Tendulkar's got the chase. And it's 2 runs for the New Zealand wicketkeeper. Capeldev to Smith. That was fairly conclusive. Smith out for 4. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 in the 46th over. No glory today for Ian Smith.
Yes, a very full delivery from Capel. Ian Smith looking to hit across the line into that leg side. Missing the goal.
It's good bowling by Capel there. Good length, straight. He knows that Smith often hits across the line. Not quite at the base of the stumps, but pretty close to it. All right, so the new batsman is Shane Thompson. Gavin Larson being held back and being put further down the order in his first one-day appearance for New Zealand. This is Shane Thompson's first one-day appearance for New Zealand after having played in the Test, of course, at the weekend, and acquitted himself very well. 233 for 5 in the 46th. 1 over to go after this one. So there are 8 balls to be bowled in the innings. That's good by Thompson, straight down the ground. And more importantly, he gives Ken Rutherford the strike. Thompson again plays straight and very effectively. They should get 2. It's high, and it's into the fence for 6. Great shot, Rutherford. Beautifully picked up. Rutherford 77, 245 for 5.
Yes, well, that's pleased the fans, hasn't it? See, it's just a little short arm jab, and there's no one out there protecting that area.
Shane Thompson loses his wicket to the last ball of the innings. He's out for 3. Prabhakar takes his 2nd wicket. But the innings is completed at 246 for the loss of 6 wickets, 47 overs, and Ken Rutherford is 78 not out.
So a great recovery by New Zealand after a slow start. 6 for 246 off just 47 overs is a big total for India to chase. The Kiwis' innings really held together by Martin Crowe with 104 and Ken Rutherford 78 not out after they'd lost early wickets. Best of the Indian bowlers, Atul Wasson with 3 for 45 and Manoj Prabhakar 2 for 49. So the Indians have the job ahead of them and they'll need a big innings from someone like their talented skipper, Mohammad Azharuddin. Let's see how they went as we return to Dunedin with Peter Williams and Peter Sharp.
Danny Morris is going to take the new ball. He'll be bowling from the northern end, which is the railway end of Carisbrook. 2 opening batsmen for India, Chandrasekhar and Wukeri Raman. And it's going to be the left-hander Raman who'll be taking the first ball. He'll be pleased, perhaps, that Richard Hadley isn't around today. There's Chandrasekhar having his first appearance in an international on this tour. Likes to give the ball a bit of a whack too, we understand.
Yes, he played against Otago on this ground, what, 3 weeks or so ago. And he didn't stay for too long, but whilst he was there, he showed real indications that he certainly likes to hit the ball.
So here's Danny Morrison. The 2 men in catching positions are at slip and at gully. Morrison bowls the first ball to Raman. Speared away between slip and gully. Snedden's got the chase. He can't get there. It's 4 off the first ball. That's just the start that India wants. Martin Snedden having to hear around that boundary down at third man. Chased hard, couldn't quite get there.
Yes, it was an edge, no question about that, but New Zealand just have the 1 slip and the gully on as their 2 close-in catches. The benefit of any doubt that might have been there.
Oh, that's pulled away with a great deal of force and good timing. 4 runs. Far too short from Morrison. Chandrasekhar saw the length quickly in position and pulled it away very nicely for 4.
Didn't get very high, this one, around about waist high, but once again, not quite sure about the strategy here, the tactics of Morrison. He's trying to dig it in and unsettle the batsman, but whether or not he's going to get away with it here in this limited overs situation, I doubt.
Chasing the wide one. Over Shane Thompson's head out of mid-on. Danny Morrison's got the chase from third man and makes the stop well. Hit away for 4. In the air, but perfectly safe. That was a big appeal for LBW as Vengsaka came forward and Steve Dunn took his time. It's a slow death.
Morrison, the bowler, sneaks through. Did it hit him just outside the line? If it hit him on...
Full toss this time from Robertson. Raman's going to help himself to another boundary. Beautifully timed. It was over-tossed. And 4 further runs to Raman. That's his 4th. Just wide of the fieldsman. And a couple of runs for Azhar. That's a glorious stroke on the offside. Thompson is getting to it, but I don't think he's going to win the race. He's not. That was beautifully struck by...
Oh, badly missed by Larson. Very good. Oh, he's caught and bowled. Thompson, 2 wickets in his first over, the same as Watson.
As he thought, I don't think it did, but he got through his shot and just pushed it straight back to Thompson and ends up back in his hands, and he's delighted.
56.
Shane Thompson getting the ball to come back a little off the seam. It got the inside edge of AJ Sharma's bat. He dragged it onto the off stump, and away it went cartwheeling. So it's Raman, who's watched 5 wickets fall at the other end, now facing the new over from Snedden. He's out. What a catch! That is sensational.
Because Raman swung very hard at it, and look at that. He just plucked it out of the air, and that's brilliant.
India 5 at 65 for 6.
It's over the top, safe, 1 bounce, into mid-wicket boundary. Oh, he's over the top this time. It's a big shot from Prabhakar. Straight through extra cover.
Always a few more games to go. There goes Capel over the top. That's a good hit. One bounce. Dev out. Larson has a wicket at his first.
Ian Smith took the catch. Larson, the bowler. Good ball, just moving away, taking the edge. No question about that.
Backward square leg. A lot of space away in the deep on the leg side in front of square. And that, in fact, is where Athol Watson has hit it, and he's got 4. This has gone high, and it's over the fieldsman's head down at long on. In fact, that's a good hit for 4. Bowled in. Danny Morrison's got his 3rd wicket. India are 9 down.
Past his bat, kept a bit low, and through into his off stump. And so he's gone. So now they're 9 down, India. 129 with Vigatapati Raju coming out to join.
Oh, he's run out. Martin Crowe firing the stumps down at the bowler's end, and Raju was out of his ground.
Realising what was happening, fired at the non-striker's end, and Raju was miles out of his crease.
And a perfect start for them to the triangular series. A couple of the Indian batsmen got a start but failed to go on with it, while the Kiwis showed they can bowl out a class side without Hadley, Morrison and Thompson grabbing 3 wickets.